Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you were here and a few other things. So yesterday, Deadline has announced that Love and Marriage Huntsville has been renewed for a season 7. Also, Love and Marriage DC is finally coming back after being off the air forever and ever and ever. And also Love and Marriage Detroit. So let's get into the article, and then I will quickly give my reaction as well. So it says exclusive OWN has more of the Love and Marriage franchise on the way for 2024 with new seasons of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Marriage Detroit ordered. Additionally, new episodes of Love and Marriage DC are set to premiere at 8 p.m. January 27th. New seasons will premiere throughout the new year in the network's established Saturday night unscripted programming block. When OWN's Love and Marriage Huntsville first hit the air, and to this day, multiple spin-offs later, Love and Marriage continues to deliver and prove itself time and time again by making OWN the top destination for Black viewers every Saturday night, said Tina Perry, president of OWN TV Network and OTT streaming. We look forward to continuing to tell these authentic stories and our successful collaboration with the brilliant Carlos King and his Kingdom Reign Entertainment. Love and Marriage Huntsville follows the lives of a group of longtime friends in Huntsville, Alabama, Melody Rogers and her ex-husband Martell Holt, Maurice and Kimmy Scott, Marceau and Letitia Scott, as well as beauty maven Stormy Steele and her husband Courtney Beasley, plus Tisha's cousin Kiki Jabbar. They all have strong personalities and strong points of view, each facing the realities of dealing with the ups and downs of love and marriage while wanting to achieve success. Along the way, there is laughter, tears, and heated arguments as they strive to achieve their dreams. This series is currently airing all new episodes at 8 p.m. on Saturdays, where it is the night's top original non-sports series across broadcast and cable, with all key African-American demos, driving OWN to be the night's #1 cable network with African-Americans, women between the ages of 25 to 54, touts the network. The season finale is set to air Saturday, December 30th. The show's 3-part reunion, hosted by executive producer Carlos King, will air on Saturday, January 6th, Part 1, Saturday, January 13th, Part 2, and Saturday, January 20th, Part 3 at 8 p.m. Love and Marriage DC follows 3 Black couples in the nation's capital, Jamie and Arana Taylor, Ashley Silva and owner personality DJ Quicksilva, and Joy Carter and Clifton Petty, who first became smitten on OWN's Ready to Love in 2021. The group of friends navigate their relationships and tight-knit community while living in the powerful DC lifestyle. Love and Marriage Detroit spotlights a city on the rise where Black culture is strong. The series centers on 3 African-American couples with deep ties to Detroit who have decided to stay in the city and prove that they can provide the best lives possible for their families and this community on a comeback. Russell and Colby Harris, Brandon and Christina Bowman Smith, and Anthony and Dr. LaToya Thompson. Kingdom Reign Entertainment produces all series in the Love and Marriage franchise, with ITV America also serving as producer on Love and Marriage Huntsville. King is the executive producer on all 3 series. So what do I think about this? And a quick thing. So what was interesting too is the cast members who posted about this, right? I first saw it on Melody Cherie's page, right? She posted about it in her stories, that there was, that the show was getting renewed and there was a demand for more episodes. I, of course, saw it on Carlos King's page. He's ecstatic. He's still celebrating this morning. That's where the other screen grab is for, because he's still elated in his stories that all of the Love and Marriage franchises are renewed. I saw Kimmy post about the announcement, and then I saw Letitia, she copied and pasted what Carlos King had screen grabbed, which was the portion of the Deadline article that was talking about, how this is going to, prove itself the top destination for Black viewers, and that they looking forward to continue telling the authentic stories of our successful collaboration with Carlos King and Kingdom Reign Entertainment. And I find that funny, because we can debate on some things that may not be authentic. But that's a conversation for another day. Let me say this. Congrats that the shows are being renewed, right? I don't want to see people lose their jobs or people lose their opportunities. I just want change. I feel like why can't we just have change? Why are we promoting black men disrespecting, their wives and their wives' friends? Why are we facilitating all of this negativity and this gang up mentality where the whole cast is going to try to band together to try to ice out Melody Cherie or see how far that they can go to try to get her to quit her own show, which is never, ever, ever going to happen. In Neverland is when it's going to happen. And all this scheming this taking place, right? All the scheming and trying to go to different YouTubers and try to spread different things and agendas and try to get you distracted from different stuff. We just want an entertaining show, but we also want a balanced show, right? And that's what kind of has been lost in the show, right? The show is supposed to be about 3 black couples that are entrepreneurs that were supposed to build and bring back the economy and bring back low income housing to Huntsville, Alabama, and it was supposed to be like moving and shaking. And the moment that everything was breaking down in the marriage of Melody and Martell, everybody kind of just decided to piggyback off of that storyline, decided to piggyback off of the divorce storyline, but pretty much having Martell's back through all of this, right? Not giving a crap about what Melody Cherie was going through, right? And so then they would bring in different people, right? They would try to bring in different people who would, quote unquote, start out as Melody Cherie's friend and then all of a sudden turn on her, right? So we saw that, of course, with Destiny. We saw this, of course, with Stormy. And, there probably would have been an attempt to do this with Tiffany. I think Kiki is the latest person that they're going to try to do this with. And if it doesn't work how they want it to, they'll probably, tap back into the Fletchers, right? Because it's like on one end, they're cool, right? Because they know Mel and Martell for all these years. But on the flip side, they still cater to Martell, which is problematic, right? So it's going to be interesting to see in these final episodes how this Revenge P storyline plays out, or if the cast is going to be as silent as they have been these past 5 and 6 months, right? And that's the part for me that makes it difficult, right? Because it's like, if we aren't going to make any changes, what are we celebrating at the end of the day, right? If this is going to go on the direction that it's heading, where some cast members are utilizing social media to push fake storylines so they don't have to talk about themselves, or, like I said, these ice out attempts to try to find different strategies and different ways to try to isolate Melody Cherie so that she's limited in who she films with in the cast, or, they try to set this up as it's Melody Cherie that's being difficult, it's Melody Cherie that's doing X, Y, and Z, and trying to place the blame on her as to why the show is a certain way. But if you'll notice this back half of the season, it seemed like there was a lot of experimenting happening as we speak, as far as some episodes we didn't even see the Scotts, and we were pushing, the Fletchers more. There were some episodes that even Martell was not even in. So I wonder what the direction is going to be moving forward, right? And what are they going to do about these messy mothers as well, right? Because poor Mama Van, who was like the nicest mom ever, is barely being seen, right? And we already know that Martell has stopped, the kids from being on the show, and also has stopped any posting on social media by Mel about the kids. She's able to post about them, but not actually post them, right? So what does that leave? Right? If you're trying to turn all of these people against Melody Cherie, and we know Melody Cherie's real life friends and additional extended family relatives are not going to participate in this foolishness. Not everybody wants to do reality TV, right? So my question is, where do we go from here, right? Because I presume filming is going to start back up soon if it hasn't already, and they were just waiting till the end of the year to announce the renewal. But nonetheless, where are we going from here? And I have a feeling now that we officially have confirmation that the show has been renewed, they're going to utilize this Kiki drama, which is another distraction, which is another thing to focus on, and not focus on Melody Cherie, and not focus on, the revenge P, and not focus on what she was experiencing with a certain content creator. And they're going to utilize this Kiki situation to try to, again, validate their feelings against her, right? And feel like they're vindicated, and feel like they are right in calling her, a crackhead and a liar and all these other things, right? I feel like that is going to kind of be one of the main storylines heading into season 7, right? Because more than likely, let's face it, it's drama, and Owen likes drama, Carlos King likes drama, so why not throw this on their show? But they're going to be strategic on how they approach this. Kind of like how people keep saying that Martell's mistress is going to be on their show and we have yet to see her. I am curious to see how they're going to play this as it pertains to certain content creators. Are they going to play audio from other content creators' lives and panels and all of the things? Are they going to play any recordings? How far is this going to go to be another distraction, so that people don't have to tell their real lives on the show, is what I want to know, right? So those are just kind of some of my initial thoughts. I just want change, right? I just want change, and most importantly, I still am going to hold people accountable when it's all said and done, right? And that's what this is for, right? As long as the show is on, we'll continue to address what's happening, right? As long as there's social media drama and outside, stuff going on with the cast, we'll continue to address it, right? To an extent before, certain things get too toxic, right? But nonetheless, I just want change. I just want a fair and balanced show. I say a million times, no one person is bigger than the show. This is supposed to be an ensemble cast. But when you don't like each other, when you all don't get along, when you all rally behind somebody who is problematic, who is misogynist, who is disrespectful to his ex-wife and the mother of 4 of his kids, I can't have that same type of energy, right? Because it gets exhausting and tiring tuning into foolishness. We want to see a show where everyone is getting along and there is fun shade and not below the belt shade that can escalate to violence and escalate to different things taking place. And that's the part that makes it difficult to watch, right? But at the same token, when we did band together, when we, said Letitia's mom went too far and we had the petitions, she's no longer on the show. When we said that Melody Cherie was being isolated and being treated unfairly, the Millimeter spoke, they stood on business, and they blacked out. They refused to watch the show. So I am just hoping that there is change. Because remember when the show came back, remember when the second half of season 6 came back, and Carlos King was hyping up Melody Cherie, was, doing interviews, doing lives and all that stuff with her, trying to give her flowers and all of these things, but had been silent all these months prior of all this chaos that was taking place. But basically was like, yeah, we need the millimeters and the raindrops to unite. So when the show comes back around, don't be surprised when the same stuff happens. When he'll run back and have a sounding alarm for the millimeters to come back for season 7, because it's already going to happen, right? Melody Cherie continues to still have the largest fan base when it's all said and done. All of these tactics, all of these schemes, all of these distractions, all of these like smoking guns of all these other things to take the focus off of what is important, it still has not stopped Melody Cherie's success. It still has not stopped Melody Cherie thriving in all of her business ventures and the ones we don't yet know about. None of that has stopped any of Melody Cherie's bags, right? But it has shown the people who are continuing to be obsessed with Melody Cherie seems to be on the increase. right? There seems to be more people than ever who are obsessed with Melody Cherie and have a focus of trying to take her down for whatever reason, right? And I just think it's a waste of time, you guys. It is a waste of time because I don't know about you, but if I didn't like somebody, I wouldn't be tracking and stalking everything that they're doing. That's just me, right? Because why would you put that energy out there, right? So there's that. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Again, all of the Love and Marriage franchises are renewed. Huntsville for season 7. DC finally is coming back, which what feels like practically a year the show's been off the air. And then Detroit got renewed as well, and are all coming back in 2024 for new episodes. So we will see ultimately what happens with that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Unleash. Let me know what you think. Yay or nay, are you happy about this? Are you hoping that there is change for season 7? Are you going to black out? Is it going to depend on what is aired on the reunion? Please sound off in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.